draft is almost here, so we ain't got too much longer to wait. But just wanted to tap into a couple of things, let the league know what's going down, what we shaking up over here, and just to address a few things as well. Let me see, does it save free agency sign in still? All right, yeah, it does. All right, look, this the thing. As far as trading, right? I don't really like to dictate how nobody, how anybody can do with their team. When I say trades got to be approved, I always tell that it ain't 90-10 trades, and it's basically try to dismantle. I really don't overturn really too many trades. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much try to stand down unless it's just like outrageous. Then it's like I gotta step in and say something. But the thing about the trading is that what's going to start happening from this point on is that you're allowed to trade. Well, I don't even want to say you're allowed, but guys who don't have a real reputation of lasting long in the league and playing a lot of games, you're not really going to be allowed to make trades like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you pretty much on a trial run. I can't have you come in dismantling teams, and I'm not even pretty much talking about so much for right now because we in season 4, but I still, I still can't let anything just go down because we're in season 4. So it's not so much of right now. I'm just saying in general what's going to be happening moving forward, and other leagues that I'm doing, leagues that's starting, from over season 1, whether it's PS5 or whatever. You gotta prove yourself first. You know what I mean? You gotta prove that you're gonna be playing rather than just making trades, and then it's like you play week 2 or you play week 4, you see your record 1-3, you start getting discouraged, now you get low. Those are these type of things that go down can kill a league. Because if this same guy that made these trades is no longer around, now you talking about somebody coming in. Let's say you got somebody that want to come and bring and take over Green Bay. Let's say Green Bay user no longer here. Right away when somebody be like, "Yo, what year you in? Season 1, season 2?" They're pretty much still gonna think of Aaron Jones, the running back, Devontae Adams, the receiver, and the cornerback Alexander, right? Anybody gonna think about those guys that come and take Green Bay. Now, if them guys is not there, there need to be somebody that's to that caliber, at least at another position or at that same position. Nobody want to come and take Green Bay and see Alexander not there, right? Who's one of the best cornerbacks in the game, but yet you got a 73 overall cornerback with 95 speed. It's like, so what? You understand what I'm saying? So, we can't just let teams get dismantled. That's the whole thing about, trades got to be approved. It's not so much about me. Y'all know I'm not somebody that be on some old, I don't care about trying to act like I'm in charge, I'm running things. I'm not about that to try to show because it's my league. I get to prove this. It ain't about that. I'm all about protecting my league, and I'm pretty sure all of y'all know that by now because I always say the same thing, and none of y'all see me do nothing crazy to contradict what I say. When I say certain things, I'm contradicting myself if you catch me slipping and I'm doing something different than what I'm preaching. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? I say what I say. I mean what I say because, I'm just trying to run the league a certain way. So I can't have, my thing is this, like, if it's veteran guys that's making trades that I myself may look at and be like, wow, I would never do that. I still got to kind of get out of pass. You know why? Because the veteran guys, they know what they're doing. You understand? If I see playmaker trade for a running back, let's say playmaker got the Saints and he got Kamara. Kamara's X factor, right? But then playmaker trades Kamara and a first to get a running back that's, let's say, only a 71 overall, right? Now, because this playmaker, he's a veteran guy, I'm giving that a pass. You know why? Because I know he knows what he's doing. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not really trying to get in the way of being in the way of what guys like to do for their liking. You understand? Guys like what they like. I understand that. But you got to understand what I'm saying. Because playmaker's a veteran, he gets a pass before somebody else that just joined the league or somebody else that's not known for finishing the league. You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what now? That same trade that I just said, I know playmaker gonna be here after season 1, after season 2. I know playmaker gonna play his games. So no matter what, if I look at that trade and I be like, playmaker bugging, but I look and see what this running back got, playmaker know what he doing. He's a veteran guy. Some of you guys, I gotta protect y'all from yourselves. Y'all don't even know y'all doing harm to yourself. That's another thing. So if it's other guys that just joined that really, I'm trying to make trades like that, I can't let that slide. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm giving these 2 examples because if you see me let a veteran guy make a trade, you can't. I'm telling you now why I'm pretty much giving it a pass. You understand what I'm saying? But but what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna let a veteran guy. I'm not gonna let playmaker jerk, somebody who's not really, a veteran in the league, and I'm not even gonna let him jerk a veteran. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. Like, but at the same time, if it's another veteran, once again, I'm pretty much gonna stand down. They know what they doing. You guys who's not known for lasting, y'all gotta prove yourself. You can't just come in the league and just make all these trades and then it's like by week 7 you a no-go. You understand what I'm saying? That's not good for the league. There's nothing personal with y'all. You know what I mean? At all. Ain't nobody here did nothing to me personally for me to be like I got a personal beef with any of y'all. So anytime I make a decision, it ain't personal. It's business. It's for the league's sake. It's for the betterment of the league. That's all it is, plain and simple. So, like I keep saying, it's like I don't want guys to feel like, oh, he hating on my trade. He don't want me to trade, blah blah blah. It's not about that. Trust me when I tell you, it's for the betterment of the league. I'm just trying to make sure that, if these new guys or guys who's not known for sticking around, if it's time to get a user, they still gonna be like this user coming into a team, that they can rock with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using new guys because I'm saying, like I said, you're on the trial run. You're not like the playmakers, the pearls, the money mascots. You know what I'm saying? These dudes is veteran. You understand what I'm saying? If money mascot want to trade for a receiver who's a 69 overall and he's giving away his stud, guess what? I'm letting that rock. You know why? Because I seen money mascot take a quarterback 59 overall, 58 overall, and make him MVP of that upcoming season. You understand? These guys know what they're doing. So I'll give them a pass. But these guys who's not known for lasting too long, y'all can't get the same rope as them. Please understand that. You gotta know, like, certain guys just know what they doing, and I respect it. But for guys that just like to trade, because you got a lot of guys that just like to trade, and I just can't. My thing is cool. You like to trade, but you got to be on that field playing just as much as you trading. You can't be in a transaction box every week making trades, and then it's like I'm looking at 2 out of your first 4 games was fair sims or forced loss. No, that's not gonna fly. So just bear in mind what I'm saying, man. It's nothing personal with nobody. I'm just trying to, protect. I'm trying to protect the league. At this stage in the game, man, this league is pretty prestigious. I can't just let anything just go down. You know what I mean? most of y'all dudes then hit me in the DM at some point in time, let me know how much you love the league. You know why? You know why you love the league? Because things that I bring to the table and things that I don't let slide. That's why you love the league. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm a straight up dude. So that's what makes the league pop. So I can't just let, you know, certain things start bringing the league down, you know, as far as like bogus trades or whatever, you know what I mean? We ain't here for that, you know? And this whole live thing that I'm doing is not just about the trading thing. I'm just getting this out the way first, you know? So don't think that I'm just got on here just to talk about this trade, but I need to nip this whole trade thing in the butt right now, you know? The biggest issue with the trades is the guys, you know, some guys, they'll see a new guy come in the league and they'll go right to his DM. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, some of you guys just don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do know what you're doing, you know what? I don't even want to say you don't know what you're doing, but you gotta stick around to prove it. That's the problem. If you're only playing half a season, I don't know if you know what you're doing or not. Cause you ain't even give me a chance to see if you knew what you was doing. So that's the whole thing, man. It's like I said, my veteran guy, and then, you know, guys that just came in this year, been like, you know, got a spot with me moving forward permanently. You know, guys like my dude Spaz, Third World been rocking me last Madden. But yo, man, I love these dudes. You know why I love these dudes? Because they talk their ish, which is good for the league. You know what I'm saying? I welcome that anytime. And you know, these guys are very active, man, and they know what they want to do. They know what they want to get into. You understand? So I welcome that. So you may look at them, they not a veteran guy. No, they not. They haven't been here long enough to be vets. But guess what though? They earned the spot. They earned my respect to be able to do things, and I ain't gonna look at them like they crazy because I already know what I'm dealing with them. You understand? These guys gonna play their games. You know what I mean? Not a problem. That's why anybody that they bring to me and say, yo, such and such want to join their league, if they tell me they good, I know they good because they good with me. You understand? That's just how it go. So you know, like I said veterans, but they don't necessarily have to be a veteran. I just have to know who the player is. You know what I mean? Then it's like I'll go from there. But you know, some of you guys, and it's very few, it's not a lot, very, very few. You know, some of you guys got to show, because some of you guys that's in the league now been in the league before, but you didn't last. You know what I'm saying? You just came back. It's like, come on, like, you know, and it's cool. You understand what I'm saying? You came back because you didn't do nothing for me to just permanently boot you. You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, you wouldn't be back. But at the same time, you know, when you come back, you gotta be able to show some respect. You gotta post your trades in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, I don't care, you know, who it is at this point. If you do a trade that didn't come across that chat, the trade going back. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, let's just keep everything, you know, fun and professional like we've been doing, man. You know what I mean? But I can't just let 1,000 trades go down, you know, to guys that ain't even really playing like that, you know, or at least haven't. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you come out and you rock all 16 games out this season, wonderful. But you got some work to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys got some work to do, you know? And like I said, the whole thing about trade being approved is to help some of you guys out. You know what I mean? Because some of you guys, you know, yeah, you need to prove yourself. But then there's a few guys that don't really know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a few guys that just, you know, I don't know. It's just something about just trading that they just love to just say that they traded a player, I guess. I don't know what it is, you know, because sometimes I'll see guys make trades that don't make sense. Like I'll see a guy trade his dope cornerback for a first round pick. Now, to me, that trade makes no sense unless you're deep at the cornerback position. Because now, what are you doing? Are you going to try to get a cornerback in a draft to replace what you just gave up? Don't really understand that. You understand? So some of these trades I don't really get. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's not for me to totally understand the things that you guys do. But at the same time, you know, I gotta protect the league. You know what I mean? I gotta protect the league, man. I just can't let anything just go down, you know, because like what Cole Commish said, basically, you know, that's just like being a CEO. You let niggas getting raped on your watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't just let things go down on your watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be able to be like, oh nah, this can't fly. So that's the thing, man. Post your trades in the chat. Post your trades in the chat. You know what I mean? A trade definitely went down today that I didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm not even gonna trip on that like that, because the trade wasn't a terrible trade, but but that's not the point. The point is you gotta post the trades in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let that slide. But I'm just saying from here on out, man, any trades that go down, you ain't gotta DM it to me. You could post it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You could DM it to me or post it in the chat. You gotta post it in the chat though, because even if you DM it to me, you gotta wait till I see it. If you post it in the chat, you letting the co-commish see it as well. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, you letting the league see what's going on. You know what I mean? So guess what? If I ain't get a chance to see it, and all of a sudden the chat seen it and it's an uproar going on, now I might get a chance to know, because I'm like, oh wow, my phone going off like crazy, or you know what I'm saying? So it's a reason why I say post it in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't gotta do nothing under the table. I'm not somebody that get influenced by others, so you ain't gotta worry about people saying this and all of a sudden I'm like, well, 5 guys did say this. I don't care about none of that. So when I say post it in the chat, please believe it's not about, this ain't no courtroom where I'm the judge and then it's like, I got the juries on the side. Nah, ain't no juries, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta post it in the chat just for different reasons. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, you new guys that like trading, y'all cats better be playing y'all games, man, straight up and down. That's just it. Like, ain't no you making all these trades and then you ain't even playing. You know what I mean? But even when we move to the PS5, that everything I'm saying about the trade is going to be really enforced. It's going to be enforced now, but when we move on that 5, it's really going to be enforced. Like, we got to keep things in perspective, man. We can't start just letting anything go down, and that be what it be. Now moving right along, the other thing I want to touch on, we about to dig a little deeper into this league now, and what I'm basically saying is that I already had it on, as far as y'all know they added house rules to the league. Basically what that is, you can set how many times a person got to call a play for the amount. You can set it to how many times a person can call a play for the game. Now I'm not touching that. You understand? I'm not going to touch that part. I feel like I don't want to put a number on how many times somebody can call a screen for the game. I don't want to put a number on how many times somebody could play man to man for the game. I don't want to do that. So I'm not touching that. But they do have something else called Cooldown Plays, play calling. And what that basically means is that, let's just say you call the screen, and you can set it to how many other plays a person got to pick before they're able to call that same screen again. Now I had it to 1, but I'm letting y'all know now we about to all dig into our bags. I'm aiming it up to 3. Nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Nothing major, but it's gonna be 3 now. The number's 3. And what that basically means is what I just explained, but I'll explain it again for anybody that might have missed it or didn't quite understand what I'm saying. If you call a halfback screen out of, let's say out of trips formation, right? You now have to call another play 3 times before you have to call another play. You have to call 3 different plays before you're able to go back to that screen out of trips formation. That's all it is. And and it's also pushing us to another level. You understand what I'm saying? It's making us dig in our bag a little more. We done seen Pearl repeat, and trust me, this is no shot at Pearl. I think Pearl is the most complete, legit player I know in any league at all. So this has nothing to do with Pearl, but I'm saying even with Pearl, this makes him have to dig in his bag a little more along with everybody else. Not to say that he wasn't already doing that. Pearl probably was already calling a play every time, calling a different play every time he called the play. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, all in all, it makes everybody step their game up a little more. You know what I'm saying? We start to really see, because now we ain't really worrying about no cheese where, anything. My personal opinion, I think if you're good, you're still going to be good. I don't think that if you're a good player and now because you before you're able to call one play, you got to call 3 other plays. All of a sudden, you're gonna become a bad player. That's my personal opinion, but we'll see. We'll find out. That's the beauty of it. We pushing ourselves, everybody, to another level. So let's get into it and see exactly what's going on. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. So I really want to see it and see how it play out. And I just didn't want to sneak that in there, so I figure I'll let y'all know that during the live chat, so we all know what we're getting into come the next season. And I think it's gonna be fun at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? To you guys that normally have losing records, this is the time for y'all to really try to step up as well. Because guess what? If you constantly been losing, and I keep saying whatever plays you've been calling haven't been working, then it's time for you to try something else. But now you're gonna have to try something else. Now you're gonna have to experiment with other plays. The good players not really gonna have to experiment because they're gonna get into their bag and do what they do. But I just like the idea of really now nobody have to worry about getting cheese with a screen, getting cheese with a dive, a stretch, a counter. You know what I'm saying? You can't get cheese with none of that. You gotta make play calls. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. So I'm here for it, man. I haven't seen nobody say anything about them getting PS5s, and it's cool. Like I said, PS5s is hard to get. I wasn't really trying to go hard to like give anybody like, oh, we gotta have PS5 by March or April. Like I said, I'm prepared to go to August until the Madden 22 drop on the 5. But like I said, come that time, there will be no more leagues on the 4. Come August, most of you guys should have a PS5 by then. Because it's pretty much impossible to do both. Because the gameplay is that much different. It's pretty much impossible to do both. You're not gonna be able to play on the 5 and then play on the 4 and be successful. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna be doing harm to yourself in one of the leagues. Because the gameplay is that much different. So, with that being said, if you ain't got no 5 or plan on getting no 5 within the next month or 2, no worries. We'll still rock out. We'll still rock out, make it do what it do. Bottom line. So, but like I told y'all several times, come Madden 22, there won't be no more leagues on the 4. I won't be doing no more leagues on the 4 come Madden 22. So this is the last stretch for the 4. We're gonna go to that 5 in August. So hopefully, man, anywhere between now and August, you guys got some birthdays coming up or something where y'all get y'all shorties to go cop y'all that game, or you go half with them. However you gotta work it out. Work it out. But come August, there won't be no more PS4 tournaments, no more leagues. It's strictly on the 5. So I just wanted to get that out the way. So when I posted not too long ago, if you got a 5, write a 5 next to your name. It wasn't so much about trying to see, if we can start a season in the 5 right now. It's just that I wanted to see for the foreseeable future. Maybe we could have started the league in the 5 in April or March, but not enough guys have one, and it's cool. Like I said, but this is my last run on the 4. I'm going to the 5, so that's just what it is with that, man. But there's a couple of spots left, so if you guys know guys that want to play e-ball, especially you, man, if you know guys that's gonna play, not guys that's gonna say they want to play looking for a league and they get smoked and they quit the game and they quit the league, nobody like that. You know what I mean? So if y'all know guys that want to play and that's legit, then bring them on in. They're more than welcome. It's a few teams open. We got the Ravens, we got the Vikings, we got Texans. I know about them 3 teams definitely. So and that might be it now that I think about it. But yeah, bring them in if you got anybody to bring in. But we're gonna keep moving along, making do what it do. I'm looking forward to this draft. I need a couple of pieces over there. So, I'm looking at I'm trying to look at the free agency, see who did what, and Browns didn't sign nobody. Wait, I thought practice squad signed. Oh, they only showing me practice squad guys that's been signed. I thought they was gonna show me free agency signings. Oh yeah, they are. So man, Browns. Who the Browns? Third world. You ain't getting no free agents, bro. I'm only seeing practice squad things from you. Wow. So you ain't. Let me find out you ain't add to that roster over there. Man, where's the free agency signings at? Colts got alright, Colts got him a cornerback. Nothing to go crazy about. Wow, where's the free agency signings? Dolphins. The Dolphins is that's Spaz. Alright, Spaz got him a DT Shelton. Alright, he brought some guys in there to add to what he did. Dolphins had a great season last season, so I'm guessing he's just trying to fill in certain things to help out what he started over there. But he definitely had a great run with them Dolphins last season. Eagles playmaker got Frank Clark, Zadarius Smith, gave Zadarius Smith a nice contract too. I see. Wow. Eagles had a couple of dollars to spend. I see a couple of pesos. Old lineman, Humphreys. It got him. All right. I mean, he definitely added on that defensive front line, defensive ends. Clark and Smith. Those are two pretty good pickups too. I can't even lie about that. Falcons. Okay. Dante Fowler, Irv Smith Jr. He gave Irv Smith Jr. some paper. You know what I mean? He gave him some paper. Word. Him and the Titans, major factor was battling for Irv Smith. Falcons wanted him bad. He paid him. He paid him like it was the last tight end in free agency. But I did, when you got a guy that you like, you go all in. That's exactly what he did. So Falcons, they brought in the tight end. He'll do good with that tight end. That's a nice move for him getting that tight end. Definitely. Let's see. Anything that's pretty much like, Xavier Boyd III, Antonio Gibson the halfback. This Naruto over here. He brought in a few pieces. D Ford, the Jets that's E-ball. D Ford. Alright. Richie Incognito got him for $12 million for 1 year. Tony Pollard. Alright, I mean, we'll see what the Jets got. Jets got a nice little roster over there. Can he put it together is the question. Green Bay, they got that stud, the center, Linda. He was a stud. He gave him some bread too. He paid him real big. Like he broke the bank on that package. On that center. But hey, he needed him. So he needed him and he got him. Balega, the other right tackle, the other offensive lineman, that was a good sign for him too. So Green Bay, they made it to the playoffs. They came up short against the Bucks, but he added. He got William Jackson III. Numbers kind of fell off, but nevertheless, he still can fit. He still can fit in and get certain things done with his scheme. This is myself. Brought in some guys, man. Brought in some role players. You know what I'm saying? To it. We needed that defensive tackle. To go with Derek Brown. So we like that move over there for us. These offensive linemen we got, we definitely needed them. We had none at those positions. Tyrell Williams, 6'4", 94 jumping. We welcome him to the club. We're going to try to utilize that athleticism. So, you know, and we got to send them. We spent some money in free agency, man. We needed it. We needed every last one of them guys. So that was good. That was good money spent on our behalf. We definitely worked out some bargains over there as well. Raiders got the running back. I'm not too sure about him, who he is. Raiders is Marzelli. Lamborghini Marzelli. He got Judy. Paid Judy big money because he was in the bidding war. I mean, Guidry, whatever his name is. He was in the bidding war for him. And he gave him some bread. He definitely gave him some bread. That bonus money was nice. So Lamborghini Marzelli spent some bread, man. He definitely spent some bread. Will it be money well spent? We're gonna find out. Seahawks, Leonard Williams, that's Murph. Murph ended up picking up Leonard Williams. He got Justin Houston, Akili Witherspoon, Scotty Miller, Trey Wayne. Seahawks had a good free agency. They missed out a couple of guys that they was trying to get, but he still had a good free agency. Yeah, he definitely trying to upgrade that front seven. You know, that front seven got ran on by the Eagles in the playoffs. So he's trying to build up that front seven. He got some nice pieces over there in free agency. Steelers, the champ, P. Earl, two-time back-to-back champ. Excuse me, bro. Let me correct myself. Back-to-back champ, and not just a champ. Back-to-back champ. C.J. Mosley, he's on a decline, but he's still a vet. That's nice to have. I was going to bid on him with you, bro. I actually had a bid on him, but I took him off. You know what I mean? I punked out. I couldn't do it. I seen something in his numbers that I just couldn't take the risk on. I rather kept rocking with my young boys. But C.J. Mosley is a nice pickup to put in that middle linebacker position, man. Short yardage situations, goal line situations. Mosley will come up big because at that point in time, speed ain't really a factor. It's about the block shares, the awareness, the play rec, and Mosley, he check off all them boxes. So that's a good pickup for Pearl, man. Got a nice cornerback, Julian Love. Someone who could come in and help his secondary out. Look, the back-to-back champ don't need a lot. You know what I mean? So any pieces he had at this point is a plus. I don't know who his quarterback is. He let Teddy Bridgewater walk. Teddy Bridgewater won the ring. He said Teddy Bridgewater wanted the bank. The bank check opened up for him. He chose not to do it. He let him go. So we'll see who the Steelers gonna run that quarterback over there now. Titans, Hargrave, defensive tackle, nice solid guy in the middle. Jaden Hurst, he got him for me. I don't know how he got him for me. I was winning the bid when I advanced. They said Hurst rejected me. I don't know if he put in the bid the last second before I advanced or if Hurst just turned me down to go with the Titans. But that he did. He got Leonard Floyd, nice veteran to bring in. Marcus Peters, another veteran. These guys are on the back end of their career, but you know what? They still can come in and make certain things happen for you. So these are nice pickups for the Titans, man. Marcus Peters got 2 years, 15 mil. Leonard Floyd got 527. He ain't spending a lot of money on these guys, that's for sure. So nice pickups for the Titans, man. Major Factor is a good defensive player, so I'm pretty sure he definitely got a role for these players that he just signed. Vikings is a CPU. So that was just a quick rundown of what went down in free agency. Let's see. Let's go to the oh, they ain't even got that up there no more. I figured they was gonna have the that playoff oh, there you go. And they still got it. Yeah, so that's just a recap, man. As you see what went down in the Super Bowl, Steelers won 13-3. Defensive game, defensive game. Eagles played good D. I mean, look, Steelers been they've been rolling all season. We all know Pearl offense is electric. Eagles only give up 13, so the defense did its job. It's the offense. It's the offense let the Eagles down. But you know, nevertheless, man, if I'm the Eagles, I'm disappointed that I didn't win. But you know what, man, it ain't easy getting there. It ain't easy getting there, and he got there. He had a battle with the Bucks in the NFC Championship to get there, won in overtime. So Eagles had a hard fought path to get there, man. He just came up short. So it was a good season for the Eagles, But to me, the surprise of the playoffs was the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they went on one. They went on one. I can't lie. They went on one this postseason, man. They blew the Browns out. Third World is a good player. He crushed him. He crushed him. I don't know what went wrong. Well, I know what happened. He gave up 400 something yards on the ground. I'm just surprised that he just let that happen. But that was a great performance for Miami. Then to top that performance off, he came and shut the Titans out the next round. Titans played good defense, only give up 17, but the offense let them down. That's kudos to the Dolphins. Then look, the Dolphins took the two-time champ, took him to the brinks, man. He lost 21-14. You know what I mean? He lost 21-14, dude. Steelers were able to run the ball. The passing game didn't really get off, but you know what? He did enough to get the win. Miami had 2 turnovers. So, Miami played good, man. They defense played great this postseason. I gotta give them his props. Defense played great. So they was the surprise of the playoffs to me. They went to the AFC chip, That's another hard thing to do, because let's be honest, you get a lot of guys that get to the playoffs and, they be one and done. You know what I'm saying? And to get to the AFC, to get to a conference championship, that's accomplishment within itself. To get to Super Bowl, that's just something totally different. So, yeah, man, I got to give the Dolphins his credit, man. I'm looking forward to see how them Dolphins come out this year. Now, what we about to find out, though, is did the Dolphins peak? Can they continue to do good, or will it be downhill, or what? How will they do? Because sometimes you get guys that peak. They peak, they have a hot run, and then come next season, they look like they never even had a hot run. So I'm curious to see how Miami come out, because the thing about it is that now he's going to have people attention when he play him. You know what I'm saying? Because before, you might come to Miami, he might have been one of them teams that you come out and play feeling like you could come out and use some of your plays, but then experiment a little bit. I do that with certain teams, especially if I don't know nothing about you, or if I, you know what I mean? But if it's a guy that like, I ain't going to front, son, putting this thing together, you got to come out on your A game. So now I feel like the Dolphins is kind of going to get people to come out on the A game. So I'm curious to see how he comes out and responds to that now. So I'll be watching Miami this upcoming season. Let me see. What else? Who else? What else went down? What happened? He there? He outside? We have to do. You got it. That was the surprise of the playoffs for me. The Miami Dolphins. But yo, stop, man. What you doing? So other than that, man, playoffs definitely had different moments that you looked at and you was like, wow, that happened. But yeah, man, shout out again, man, 2-time champ, P.E. Earl, back to back, made it do what it do. Draft is in 3 minutes. Trust me, I'm keeping track of the time. I see what's going on, But yeah, man, you guys make the league fun. You know what I'm saying? I love having y'all in the league, minus a few hiccups. But you know what? There's no league that run 100% smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do that when you got when you got, you know, a bunch of guys in the league. You know what I mean? But for the most part, though, you know, um, I love the guys in my league. You know what I'm saying? Both my leagues. You guys make it fun. You make it entertaining. So I try to make sure I to do the same thing. I try to make it fun, and entertaining for y'all as well. So we about to get into another season 4, right? Yeah, I think we're going to season 4. So we about to get ready for this draft, and hopefully, you know, there's some guys that hit home runs in here that'll make them do better. Guys that's been struggling a little bit, you know. So you know, we about to get into it and see what happens this season, man. But great season, you know, great season. Looking forward to this next one. And, yeah, I'm still alive, so I don't know if I'm gonna stay alive for an entire draft. But matter of fact, I'm not gonna stay alive for the entire draft. But oh, I got a scout. I haven't even really been scouting nobody, man. Or I haven't even really been scouting nobody. I just been forgetting all about that. A lot of times, man, I just be picking up and I just be playing. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all probably think I'm just be doing all these different things for my team and everything because I be doing these predictions and stuff, but man, I don't, yo. That's why sometimes I'll be missing predictions because I be so busy, you know, doing other things. I don't get a chance to do it as much as I would like. But look, as I can see, I ain't been spending no scouting points. You know what I mean? Like none at all, none whatsoever. And I think it might be 7, so I gotta get ready to wrap this up. You know, I gotta get ready to wrap this up and get this draft started. Is it 7? Yeah, 7. All right, y'all. Draft about to start. And we just got to chat. Oh man, my bad. I'm in the wrong place. Draft. All right, y'all. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure I don't press the wrong button. Y'all don't know. Sometimes, man, you got to make sure you got to be careful what you press. You know, you mess around and hit the wrong thing and simulate the draft. Everything is for a waste. Here we go. Rams on the board. Is the Rams on? Let me see if they even on. I don't even know who's the Rams. No, he ain't even on. So we're gonna keep it moving.
The Texans are now on the clock.
We got him a QB. Texans. He ain't nobody. Skipping him.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Broncos. Is he on? He's on. He's on. I don't know if he's on for the draft or if he's on, you know, just on the system period. But I'm gonna let it rock. I ain't gonna violate that, man. Got the 3rd pick. If he swing and a miss, that's that he did that. I won't be the cause of it. Packers should be on. Packers on. Bengals. Who's the Bengals? Bengals. Mad Max ain't on. Washington ain't on. Alright. Yeah, so I don't know. Look like Buffalo might not be on, but even still, I'm not gonna just skip him like that. I'm yeah. So Denver not on. That's what it's looking like. Either that or he just undecided. But you know.
When I'm done eating, I'll play, okay?
The Packers are now on the clock.
Let me open up this trade. I had these trades. I had cut these trades off. Open this back up. Able Shannon. Green Bay's on the clock. Green Bay needs a quarterback, so they got to get this right. You know, number 4 pick, that pressure is on too. That's another thing. When you have these top 5, top 10 picks, it be pressure. You know, it definitely be pressure on you. So, you know, you don't want to have this good of a pick and then swing and a miss. So he got to definitely make sure he get it right on this one. You know, because this will make you feel like the whole draft is down the tank if you get this wrong. So he gotta get it right. You know, he definitely gotta get it right. So let's see what he's doing. I don't know. My guess is he on. I know he on, but he don't know. He's undecided. With that clock ticking on him. You know, that sand glass is ticking on him mighty fast over there. What will he do? You know, is he gonna go quarterback? Is he gonna go for another position that he needs somewhere else? Need a quarterback first and foremost, you know. But I'm about to find out.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
He took a cornerback. Well, all right. Hold on, let's skip these guys. Took a cornerback. I'm not sure what that guy looking like, but
the Patriots are now on the clock.
yeah, I got
The Bills are now on the clock.
I gotta go holler at my lady for a minute, y'all. So I'm gonna cut this live off for a second. Buffalo, you're on the clock.